What is going on, everybody? It is E-Rock here, bringing you guys a brand new Fortnite video. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Bear with me on the commentary for this video. I'm getting over like a combination of a sickness and an allergy attack, so my voice isn't quite there fully, so just bear with me here. Today's video, going over the new weapon coming to Fortnite, along with the new launch pads V.1.9 patch notes. Now, as always, I am just going over the Battle Royale version, not the Save the World. So if you're interested in that, everything's going to be in the description box down below as far as the patch notes. So if you want to follow along, just make sure you click on that. So let's get into it. Now, I'm going to just start off right away. If you turn on the game, you are going to be greeted with the news, launchpad, repair glider. The new launchpad trap flings players high into the air and lets you redeploy your glider mid-match. Traverse the battlefield in style as you soar over any obstacles in your path and surprise the enemies with an aerial assault. Now, I personally haven't got this yet, but I've seen some videos on Reddit and Mr. Grimm's himself. The thing looks awesome to use. I can't wait to use it. Basically, you set it up, you fling yourself high up in the air, and you can just use your glider just like you do in the beginning of matches again. And it's very, very useful. And you're also greeted with coming soon, a brand new weapon coming to Fortnite, the Silenced SMG. It says take down enemies quickly and quietly from close to medium range, with the new Silenced SMG dropping into Battle Royale next week. I mean, I'm all for the weapon. I just hope it's better than the current SMGs in the game, because those are just absolutely useless to me. So I mean, if it is going to be a very dominant weapon, I'm hoping it's only going to be like a blue color and up, and then make sure that it's very rare to get, because a silencer in the game would be very deadly to use. That's just my own opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Now, going back into the patch notes now for real. I already explained the glider itself for the new launch pad, but the one thing I didn't say is once it's deployed, the launch pad can be triggered by any player. It has unlimited uses, but it cannot be picked back up, and it can be destroyed just like other traps. As far as weapons, default controller sensitivity settings have been adjusted. So basically, if you're on controller, sensitivities may feel different with this update, and they do say they apologize for it, but it was necessary to improve the scope sensitivity issue that many players were reporting. A new reset to default option has been added to the game menu. Firing, jumping, reloading, etc. will no longer cancel targeting mode as well. As far as the gameplay end, they're introducing a per playlist loot. The duo playlist medium ammo stack increases from 10 to 14. Squad playlist, the medium ammo stacks increase from 10 to 18. The player movement or the adjustment only applies to ammo found in ammo cans, treasure chests, and supply drops. Eventually, this will be increased in floor loot as well. Movement speed is reduced by 20% when swinging your axe or your harvest tool, whatever. Simply having it equipped does not slow you down. I personally don't really think this needed to be done. I thought it was fine the way it was, but I guess they did reduce it. Don't really see the point of it, but whatever. It's also now possible to build in many grass-covered areas that previously would not allow it. I ran into that problem several times. I'm glad that's fixed. In addition, players can now build inside of shallow bodies of water, such as Loot Lake, and consumables will now appropriately fill to max item limit when picking up stacks of the same item. Supply drop health bar has been tweaked to reduce screen clutter. Now, just some of the bug fixes that has come up with this update. They fixed an issue which caused down but not out players to be eliminated if another teammate leaves the match, even though the other teammate is still alive. You can no longer revive down players through closed doors. They fixed a bug which caused all effects to appear on the central point of a player. You can now open and close doors when in build mode, which is good because I've run into that problem so many times myself. Players will no longer switch building pieces if they change material while targeting a structure. You will no longer automatically pick up resources if you've reached 999 of that type. Damage numbers no longer overlap when damaging an enemy with a sniper rifle. And they've clarified messaging notifications that appears when a player is unable to loot during the reload animation. As far as performance, loading times have been improved, optimized visibility checks for objects to improve overall frame rate. They improve performance when rendering shadows, reduce lag spikes and server hitches, and they reduced in-game hitches by preloading additional assets in matchmaking lobby instead of mid-match. Some of the really cool things that I saw they did with the world: they added stairs to the Tomato Town tunnel that led to the top of the hill, to the bottom, which I think pretty useful, and it's actually very sneaky. I used it in one of my games previously and it worked out great. They swapped out a few small shacks out for larger ruined houses on the west side of the island, and they adjusted the cliffs near the risky river bridges. They wanted to incentivize players to use the bridges a bit more. And that's basically it for the more important items on the agenda of this update. Like I said before, the rest of the notes, as far as the Save the World stuff, and the rest of the BR notes, gonna be in the description box down below if you're following along, or if you just want to click on them yourselves, you're more than welcome. Thank you for bearing with me through this video. Really wanted to get it out, wanted to put a video out. And if you thought this video was helpful, make sure to leave a like on it. Subscribe for more Fortnite videos. I'm gonna try and get better, you guys, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.